let's look at this final step. I know it's 9:30, guys. Just give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes to work on volumes, okay? Because I've got to advertise my sessions, right? I've got to eat too. I've got to make a living too, guys. I love to teach. That's what I do full time. I do all of these things. And this is one of the best deals you're getting. Otherwise, my sessions are $80 an hour, okay? $80 an hour for one person, okay? But here you're getting $95 for 20 hours plus email correspondence with me, plus you're gonna get more stuff. I'll show you how to solve these problems, okay? So it's a total deal, okay? Total steal, okay? So so let's look at volumes, okay? 5 minutes, we're gonna finish volume, maybe 10, okay? 5 to 10 minutes, okay? So let's think about this, guys. You got a cube. What does a cube mean? What does a cube mean? A cube means that all the sides of the square, all the sides are equal, okay? So you've got 2, 2, and 2 over here, right? So the volume, guys, of a cube is always gonna be 2 times 2 times 2, okay? If the side is 2, right? So 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, right? So can you quickly tell me what's the volume of a cube whose side, guys, is equal to 3? So take your time. Let's see how quickly you can solve it. Yes. Yes, CG's usually one of the first people. Yes, be careful, guys. It's something times something times something. It's 3 times you got to do it, okay? Nice. Excellent, 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 excellent. Remember, it's 3 times 3 times 3, right? Don't forget that. Well done, Salim. Yes, 3 times 3 times 3, okay? That's the question. That's an easy one, right? You just need to brush it up. I know all of you can get this. It's just brush up time. Now, let's think about this next idea. Let's think about this next idea, guys. Think about a box, right? A rectangular box, like an Amazon box kind of thing, right? Over here, right? Now, here, let's say you've got this side is 10, this guy is 8, and this is 2, okay? Now, you've got this box with 3 different sides, a rectangular box, okay, with 3 different sides. Now, this is an important problem, so please pay attention, okay? This is an important problem. You have 3 sides. All you're going to do is you're going to multiply them. Well done, Salim. Excellent. Salim's the first guy to do it this time. Excellent, Salim. So this times this times this. You might remember this as length times width times height, but you don't need to care about this formula. All you need is you got 3 sides, just boom, multiplied, you got the answer, right? This problem, we're going to use it to solve a super hard SAT problem in just 2 minutes, okay? Hold on, hold your horses. It's just going to be right here in front of you in just a few minutes, okay? So we've got this. Now the third one you need to memorize, and that's the only volumes formula you need to memorize, okay? That formula, guys, is that of a cylinder. And I'm gonna write this down. So imagine a Coke can, right? The bottom is kind of like, let me just show the bottom over here, and the top is over here. Let me just get rid of this over here, right? So this is a cylinder, right? This is a cylinder. Now let's say the radius is, guys, radius is 2. Okay, so first, can you tell me what's the area of this? Just the surface area, right? So remember, it's a Coke can. So imagine you're kind of drinking it, right? How do you, when you drink it, how do you see it? You're gonna see like this, right? You're gonna see it like a circle. So imagine it's a circle, right? I'm so terrible at circles, right? All right, and I gotta use this pen to write it. So anyway, so yes. So it's gonna be 2. Remember, we just did this formula. It's pi r squared, that's pi 2 squared, that's 4 pi, right? Important thing. Now, if this is the height over here is, let's say it's 10, right? All you've got to do is you already know the, well done guys for participating, right? You already know the area of that the top part of your Coke can, right? Or your Pepsi can, whatever you like, right? Times 10, right? Times the height. So that's going to be, now remember the pi, you got to take it out, right? Let it be on one side, right? Let's keep it on one side, and then multiply these numbers. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 10 is 40, okay? So I'm going to give you guys now 3 problems to solve real quick. Boom, boom, boom. I would love to see if you can solve it, okay? So let's get going. Just these exact problems I'm going to give you and see how you can do it. I know time is precious. I know you got to go. You've got to check your Instagram and your Snapchats, but give me just a few minutes, guys. By the way, I've got an Instagram at mathhero.com. Okay, check it out. Okay, I'm just gonna post it over here. Okay, it's got some fun problems. It's got some memes, right? Let me post it over here for you. Okay, so that's my Instagram. That's my Instagram page, right? You've got some stuff here, right? So you can just enjoy. Now these problems are not really SAT problems. These are like fun problems, right? You've got this thing going on here, right? So I like to make it sometimes, right? It's fun. So it's got memes, etc. So check it out, math.hero. Okay, so anyway, back to business here. All right, so so now try to solve this. You got a cube, guys. Okay, the sides of each of the cube is, I'm going to tell you right now, it's, let me think about it, is as simple as this. It's 4. Okay, now this is an arithmetic problem, so think about it. Okay, then you've got to, so find out the volume of this. Then you've got a rectangle, right? Rectangular box. Okay, let me draw it a bit better. Okay, now this rectangular box, the side, the lengths, I'm going to give you all of these. It's going to be 5, and this is going to be 2, and this is going to be 4. Okay, so try to find out the volume of this, right? And then finally, cylinder. Okay, guys, don't get distracted. I'm right over here waiting for your answers. I'm waiting for your answers, folks. Okay, I'm seeing some people are not responding. Oh, all right, here are the answers come. Here come the answers. Okay, hold on, well done. Okay, and the radius, this height is, let's say this height is 20, and this guy over here, the radius is 2. Okay, so please find all of these 3 answers. I'm waiting for all 3 of these answers. Nice. Some people are paying attention. Some people are amazingly paying attention. Okay, they're listening to what I'm saying. They're giving me all 3 answers. Very nice. Okay, and others, very good, very good. You solve whichever way you want. Remember, this is 4 times 4 times 4. Don't forget that, right? This is 5 times 4 times 2, whatever that is. And this is pi r squared times h. So pi times 2 squared times 20, right? So whatever that is, 4 times 20, right? So times pi, so that's 80. Don't forget the pi. Don't forget the pi, guys. Don't forget this pi, because I'll tell you what, they're going to give you a cylinder problem, and then your choices are going to be A, B, C, D, and the first one is going to be 80. And then the last one's going to be 80 pi, okay? So they're going to trick you, and you say, whoa, I got 80. But no, this is your answer. This is totally incorrect, okay? But I know what you're doing. I know it's 9:40 over here in New York City. I know it's late in the night for some of you. Maybe it's a little bit earlier, but pay attention. I know you need to develop your mental stamina as well, okay? So now let's try to solve this last problem, and let's see how many of you can get it. I know all of you are smart. Every single one of you has been responding amazingly, okay? And that's what you got to keep doing, okay? That's what you got to keep doing, guys, okay? So let's try to solve this problem here. Let's say you got a tank, and you want to fill water. You got to fill it with water, right? And now let's say, what are the dimensions of this? So let's say the dimensions are 20, this is 10, and this is 5. Let's keep it simple, okay? Let's keep it simple. And now let's say you got another rectangular container here. You got a rectangular container, right? And let's say you've got the sides of this to be, let's say the sides of this are going to be excellent. Yeah, keep posting the answers. Keep posting the answers and keep increasing the vibe of this session, right? That's what it's all about. Without practicing together, you'll learn a little bit, but when you practice together, tell me, would you be able to practice for like 1 hour, 70 minutes right now by yourself? Many people, you're just yes. Yes, thank you, C. Yes, you wouldn't be able to do that, right? So that's the benefit. Even if you watch the videos, all right, yeah, I know some people, so they're watching the videos, that's great. Maybe they're not able to attend it, they've got some issues, but you who are able to attend it, please attend these videos. It's a steal, okay? So here's the problem. Okay, this one here. Yes, thank you, Thomas. So this is 2 here. This is 8, and this is let me see what it can be. Okay, sorry about that. Let me actually calculate it. This is 4, and let's say this is 5, guys. Okay, so this is 4, 2, and 5. Now the problem is that this is like this is what the SAT does, right? This is like the 15th century, guys. We are in the 15th century right now, okay? You're gonna fill water in this and you're gonna pour it inside here, okay? You're gonna fill water again. So once you pour it inside here, it's gonna fill up a little bit, right? Then you pour water again, then it's gonna fill up again, and then you keep pouring. Now the question is, how many times, guys, how many times do you need to fill this guy inside here so that the tank is full? Great, great, nice, nice. The twins have done it. That's an inside joke for people who know, okay? So excellent, well done, guys, excellent. Yes, so the way you're gonna do it is 200 times 10 times 5. That, we just did that problem, right? So this is what we're building in steps, right? Now, if you were to see this problem on the SAT without practicing, you wouldn't get it, but here you're seeing the problem. And here, what's the other one? 4 times 2 times 10, right? So that's 40, right? So what do? You do, right? So you do this 1,000 over here, 40 over here, and then boom, you just multiply it. You do 1,000 over 40, and this is a ratios problem, by the way. I know many of you know this already because you attended the session. Some of you already know it, right? And that's equal to 25, okay? So that's equal to 25. So you see, I'm telling you it's an hour, but it actually goes a little bit longer. So you're getting even more benefits. So you see how that's working out. Well done, Dev. Well done, Dev. So that's it. So that's an important problem. Now, here's a puzzle for you, okay? Here's a puzzle for you, and then I'm going to tell you the hack. I remember people are reminding me of the hack. I asked them to remind me about the circles, okay? So here's the puzzle, guys. You've got a square cube, okay? Now, I'm in a rush to finish because I've got to head out myself as well over here. I got to take care of something. It's divided into 4 parts like this, okay? Maybe actually it's divided into 5 pieces over here like this. So let's say you cut it here, you cut it here, you cut it here, you cut it here, okay? Now do it this way, this way, this way, and this way. And you're cutting it into like a Rubik's Cube, right? Like a Rubik's Cube, but into these many pieces. And the question for you guys who are able to solve this even before I draw it is, how many cubes are there? How many cubes are there, guys, in this cube which is already cut out? Remember, a cube is cut out. This is a square cube, and now you're cutting it. It's like a 5 by 5 by 5, right, type of a cube. So how many cubes are there, right? So don't count it. Think about it. Think about what's going on, right? Imagine each of these cubes has a length of 1, right? So yes, be careful, be careful. Be careful about what cube it is, okay? This is 1, 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 right? So what is it? It's 5 over here, right? It's 5 over here, then 5 over here, right? And then 5 over here, okay? Now that's the hint for you. So let's see if you can solve it, okay? And those who can solve it, here's a harder problem, okay? I'm gonna paint this cube with a black color, okay? With some color, let's say black, right? Then the cubes are actually gonna be cut. They're gonna be cut up. How many small cubes won't have any color at all? How many small cubes will have no color? So think about it. Okay, so how many cubes are not gonna have any color at all? So I've got this cube, I paint it, I cut it up into small pieces. Exactly, well done, well done. All of you are getting 125. Now I cut it up. So when I cut it up, there's an inside cube, right? That's the hint for you, right? When I cut it up, there's gonna be all kinds of small baby cubes coming out of this mama cube, right? All of these baby cubes are gonna come out of this mama cube, right? Some of them gonna have this black color here, some of them gonna have 2 black colors. Which of these cubes are gonna have no black color at all? It's gonna be like, imagine it's made of wood, right? So it's brown, right? So how many of these cubes are gonna have no color at all, right? That's the question for you. Email it to me and let's see how many of you can do it, okay? So think about it, email it to me, and then maybe I'll give you some, like a hack or something, which reminds me of the hack, okay? So here's the hack, guys. How did I cut them? I just cut them just equally, okay? So I just cut them, chop, 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 chop. So imagine I cut them out, and so there are these pieces over here, right? There are these pieces lying around, right? So I cut them. So what happens, guys? I'm gonna tell you, the outer shell, and there's an inner shell. There's an outer shell and then an inner shell. Okay, so some people are asking, why isn't it 150? It's because it's 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, so calculate that. That's going to be 125. Okay, so I cut it so the outer piece falls off, and there's an inner cube that's remaining, right? That cube is going to be 3 by 3 by 3, right? Very good, Suji. Yes, exactly right. So that inner part, so there's 3 by 3 by 3 here. Remember, there's one piece here on the outside, right? So let's take one surface. So if you go inside here, right, there's going to be, because all of these are going to fall off, all of these, there's going to be 3 by 3 by 3 inside. Okay, so that's the harder problem. Don't worry, it's like a 700 plus problem, but I'm sure many of you are getting it anyway, right? Now here's the hack. Can I explain how it's 27? Okay, so I know people are getting excited about the hack as well, but let me explain to you what's going on. So imagine you cut off, right? So all of these are covered, right? All of the, and remember, if you don't get it, try it. All of these are covered. I'm going to chop this off, right? So I'm going to chop this off. I'm going to show you how I'm going to chop it off with a plane. Okay, I'm going to chop it off, guys, like this. I'm going to cut this piece out. Okay, this part. Okay, once this part is out, I'm going to cut this part out, right, like this, and I'm going to cut all of it. So think about it like this. There's a cube, right? There's a baby cube inside the bigger cube. Okay, let me just draw it like this. Inside this big cube over here. Can you visualize it? There's a baby cube sitting inside this cube over here, right? And this baby cube doesn't have any colors. It's 3 by 3 by 3, and this guy's 5 by 5 by 5. Okay, so watch this video. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get it. Let's move on to the circle hack now, guys. The circle hack, right? So remember the circle. We did this. We did a lot of problems. I didn't have time to review it because I was giving you some extra problems to keep you interested, right? Remember, math is like a puzzle thing, right? You need to look at the puzzles and you solve them, and then you get excited. And then when you solve them, right, you get stronger, you get more confident. It's more fun. Then you solve more problems, right? Yes, math is fun sometimes, right? so here's the deal. So you know how to solve this problem, right? But now what about this guy? X squared minus 4x plus 2 plus y squared minus, let's say, 24y is equal to whatever. Now the hack is, if you want to find the center, and this is 1, okay, watch this video carefully, this ending part, right? The center is super easy. You're just going to write down 4, right? Just divide it by 2 and then put a negative sign here. One more time, I'll explain it to you. I've got to go take this whole piece, write it down here, okay? Divide it by 2 and put a negative sign, okay? So this answer is just going to be, what is it? Negative cancels. So get 4 over 2 is equal to 2. So the center is 2. All right. Here, what are you going to do? You're going to take this negative number, and I'm going to ask you to solve this, okay? Divide it by 2 and put a negative sign, right? Negative cancels out. Nothing is left. You got 24 over 2. That's 12. Yes, that's it. So remember, that's how you do it. Now let's see if you guys can solve this problem, and that's going to be the last problem for today, okay? This was one of the longest sessions. Yes, this is like, I told you it's 60, but it turned out to be 80 minutes, okay? But because of your support, because of your enthusiasm, we're doing it, right? That's why. Where else can you get a teacher who promises you, I'm going to show you for 60 minutes, and then they show you for 80 minutes, right? And you can watch this recording later anyway, right? So x squared minus, yes, you're welcome, CG. So x squared minus 10, x squared minus 10x plus y squared plus 12y is equal to, let's say, 25. Okay, don't worry about this right-hand side. Just tell me really quickly, what are going to be the center, what are the coordinates of the center of the circle, guys? And then we're done. Yes, Danny, yes. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, please post your comments, those great comments you're getting in the chat box, right? In the public chat box, so other people can see it, right? So I'm so happy, Thomas and CG. Thank you so much for your kindness and consideration, right? So yes, you got 10 here, right? Put the negative sign, divide by 2, super easy, boom, you got it. You got the same thing. So now that's the thing for you, right? So The other way would be you take the 10 and you do a lot of stuff, right? And you eventually get x minus 5 squared. But this is a bit faster, right? So remember, remind me, there's a complete hack session. I'm going to give you bonus 30 minutes, okay, of all the various types of hacks that's going to save you time, okay? So remember this session once again, right? I'm going to send you this sheet so you can send it to your parents, right? Your parents will be so happy. So many parents have told me, wow, my kids have actually gotten a great score. They're actually studying, right? And they're studying the right way. So look, these are the problems you're going to get. All of the most important problems are right over here: percents, rates, linear equations, system of equations, algebra, geometry, arithmetic, and word problems. There's going to be a whole session on word problems, right? And then after that, I'll also give you a free video on how to actually approach the SAT math section, okay? There's the non-calculator and calculator section. And then again, you can join in anytime, okay? So thank you guys for this session. Thanks for the love. Thank you very much. I really liked it that so many people replied, okay? Okay, so thank you very much. And then watch out for the link that I'm gonna send you right away. Of course, the people who are already subscribed, they're gonna get the video as usual in the morning. And yes, the hack session is going to be, I'll let you know when the hack session is going to be and remind me if I won't, right? Yes, this video is free, but remember, it's just $95. Just tell your parents and they're going to be, wow, that's nothing, okay? $95 is nothing to an adult. So just tell them what you learned and then come back to me and tell me what you think about this, and let's get going. Remember, the next session is going to be on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, okay? It's going to be a different link, 2 p.m. Eastern. So I hope I see you, many of you. And of course, the guys who are my subscribers, much love to you. Definitely keep emailing me. I'm going to see you as usual on Sunday, and I'll send all of you an email. All the new people, I'm going to send you an email, okay? So see you guys. Bye.